Hello and namaste, soul gardeners. Welcome back. Well, we're a week into honoring the spirit realm, and I'm Ariel Joseph Towne. I'm the Feng Shui guy, and I'm here to talk to you today about bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Anybody? Monty Python? Anyone? Anyone at all? Okay, so we're talking today about honoring the dead. And one of the things that Feng Shui was created for was actually finding an honorable place to allow people that had passed on to feel like they were safe and protected from marauders and invaders. So Feng Shui was partially created as a way of honoring the dead. They would actually try to place people's ashes and remains into what's called command position. Command position was with a mountain at your back and sort of rolling hills on the sides, and it was sort of a safe environment that would be protected from all the elements and anybody who would try to dig them up. Because people really feel that there's something to our life after we retreat from our bodies. People really feel that we continue on. And so there are offerings made of flowers and oblongations and things that we can say to try to help fuel the journey of wherever we go next. So when we think about this command position, we've talked about that a lot in regards to where do we put our desk or our bed or our stove or our couches, things like that, command position. But really, one of the original principles is to honor those who have gone back to the other side. So we want to talk today about all things dead. So taxidermy. Some of you may be collectors. I'm not sure. You might have a large head of a falcon or some kind of wildebeest that someone in your family collected and shot. Well, everything that's going on in your space is going on in your life. So if you are a taxidermy collector, just be aware that you're celebrating the sport and the execution. And some people would say that the animals, as they transition, actually retain that fear that they go out with, and that fear energetically remains into those bodies. So if you want to deposit seeds of fear and anxiety throughout your space, just be aware that that may reap consequences. It's the same as taking in that into your body. You know, there are ways to do blessings over them so that you can sort of mitigate some of the effects. If it's an heirloom, a family heirloom, and you want to keep it, that's absolutely up to you. I'm not saying these things to pass judgment on you. I'm just offering you a perspective on the energetics of taxidermy and what that can do for your space. So in Feng Shui, we want to promote life and things that bring us life. But there has to be ways to honor the dead. So what happens, I've gotten emails about this recently, what happens if somehow you have grandma in a container that has yet to be deposited into the ground, or the family pet, Snoopy, is somehow in a box, and you haven't yet had a chance to bring it out to see? What do you do with these ashes? Well, I'll tell you, one Christmas, we were sort of at the end of the present gathering, and my mom said, is there anything else under the tree? And I said, I don't know. And she told me to go look, and I'm crawling under there, and I was like, oh, there's a cardboard box in the back, but I'm not sure what's in there. She goes, oh, Grandpa. And it sort of freaked me out. And basically, I'm not sure that under a Christmas tree is the best place for a 13-year-old to find a relative. But, you know, to each their own. Some people put them in urns and on mantles. In the Feng Shui map, there is a bagua, and if you don't have the map, feel free to come to my page. Either one of my pages, you should be able to download it there. And you can look that on this map, the near right corner, if you come in, the near right corner is the spirit realm, the benefactors, the helpful people area. It's a way to honor those who have gone on through photographs, through ashes. Maybe you can contain the ashes into something metal. It's a great element to have in that area. Earth would also work, something biodegradable. But at some point, I think it's good to return these things to Mother Earth. So if you do have them in your space, make sure that you have a date or a general time upon which you're ready to give it back, so that at least the energy around it has intended to move back and return to its source. We all come from the earth, our bodies do, so to the earth we must return. Potpourri. A lot of people ask me about dried flowers. They're like, I got these flowers in my prom, and I ain't throwing them out because I don't want to let go of this amazing experience. And I got to tell you, that's fine. It's fine to honor an experience that you've had, but why do you think that experience is in those dead flowers? Now, potpourri smells good, and sometimes people think it looks good, but when it starts collecting cobwebs and fur and human flesh, skin flakes and dust and dirt and all that stuff, just let it go. I mean, we don't need potpourri that badly. There are natural aromatherapy things we can use in our space, but just consider that if that's something you like. Now, it doesn't mean you can't have a shadow box and frame some pressed flowers or things like that, but if everywhere you look is another experience, like this is from my wedding day, I'm not letting it go, then, you know, think about the intention behind that, not letting something go, not letting something return. The last thing is photos of loved ones. So if you have photos of those who have passed on, or ascended masters, or your spiritual teachers, alive or dead, this is a great place. The near right corner is a great place for an altar, or a place to make offerings. So you can get a pillow, you can do your meditations there, or you can just look at it from where it is you like to sit. So anyway, again, to reaffirm what I said last week, if you have any questions in this arena, we've got two amazing practitioners in Vicky and also in Sonia that you can speak to about reaching out to these spirits and honoring them in some way to help bring them to more peace and you as well. I'll see you in 7. Namaste.